Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.
Hi GI TV, I'm Bob the X-Man Hildebrand. Now, we've got the HK417 here, and while we wanted to do a realistic test, we wanted to put a little bit of GI spin on it. So, in the background, we've got Andrew Ty with the HK417. We've got Josh Erickson with his, well, that's a KWA SR7 that he's modified quite a bit to make it his own personal custom gun. And we've also got Tim with his KWA LM4, which he's also personally modified. Now, I'm going to be, I volunteered to be the target. I'm going to be marching back and forth, Carnival style. Whenever I get shot, I'm going to raise my hand up. We're going to do this to test the accuracy of the HK417 against the other guns, but also just to have a fun time and see who's more accurate with their specific guns. So, let's get to it!
Alright, so I'm using a KWA LM4 as Bob mentioned earlier. This has an 11-inch VTAC rail on it. I have a Surefire flashlight and an NC-Star Vism Evolution scope on here.
I've got a KWA SR7, highly modified the internals. We got a Prometheus R hopped barrel. Should give me some great range and accuracy.
This is the Airsoft GI custom VFC HK417 with a Vism scope on this. 20-inch barrel.
Sorry, Bob.
Whoa.
You paid to do this?
Oh, sorry.
Alright, so as you can clearly see, I got shot, and unbeknownst to me that all three of those folks were using different weighted BBs, so I could definitely tell which one hurt the most, and that was Josh. He was using .36 gram BBs, and those stung. Now I believe Andrew was using .25s and Tim was using .28s. Now as far as the accuracy percentage, Andrew actually clocked in with the highest amount of accuracy. It was about 64% of his shots were on target. Next up was Tim, who got 61% of his shots on target, and lastly it was Josh with 54% of his shots on target. Excuse me, that was 56%. Now Josh also had his gun set up to fire on 3-shot bursts on semi. Sometimes it goes 2-shot bursts, you never know. But that said, Andrew did tell us afterward that he felt like he limited himself by going prone because I would actually walk out of his sight picture so that he would have to wait for me to come around. He postulated that had he not been laying down prone and been standing up, his accuracy would have been a lot higher. Now that said, I was surprised by how personally accurate the 417 was. I'm glad he wasn't using the higher velocity or the higher weight BBs, but that gun definitely does shoot around 450 feet per second, so it stings a little bit. But I'm very happy with how it performed. I was kind of sad at how accurate Tim was because he got one right under the chin, which stung a little bit. But that said, again, I'm very happy with how the HK417 performed. Personally, I wish Tim's gun jammed on him because I don't like Tim. Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.